Hey, welcome back to the Bako Motorsports Power Hour. I'm Mike Griffith. Louis Amistoy has bolted. He's a big wig, and he's got a big fish to fry, apparently. I'm here with the Famoso Raceway, Autoclub Famoso Raceway segment, and somebody's here.
I'm here.
Butch Hedrick is here from ANRA. They just had the season opener out there, first of 4 races out there at Autoclub Famoso Raceway. 350 cars totaling, including the junior dragsters. What a heck of an event, Butch.
We had a real good turnout, had a good time, really enjoyed ourselves out there this weekend. Had good weather, couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah. And Auto Club vice president, track manager, whatever, bottle washer, Blake Bowser isn't here.
Well,
he had a good time out there, but, you know, he's a big wig, too, and he's like in Disneyland or something.
Well, after putting up with us, our 300 racers and all of our crews and everything, he deserves a day or two off. So.
He deserves the day. So you had 350 racers,
right.
About, what, 16, 17 categories?
15 categories.
15 categories, and at the end of the day,
yep, gave out the butchies.
They gave out the butchies here, so not a bad deal, and that's for the championships.
Right.
And this was awarded Saturday afternoon after the barbecue. You fed about 1,200 people.
Yep, we figure over 1,200 people, and went through about 450 pounds of tri-tip, or 400 pounds, I guess. We're going to up it for next year. So.
And I find the very good food, by the way. I was there. 2 lines to serve it. Very patient. Yep. Drag racers are patient because they're used to getting in line and waiting.
Well,
that's part of drag racing.
Yeah, once you'll feed them, they'll show up. So
And so then awarded the butchies, which was the coolest trophy around. And so, and now we're working on the 2016 butchies because that's what this race was all about, was getting there.
This is the start.
The start, and I don't know. Tom Mock was out there, had a lot of photos. We have some video here. I shot some B-roll. Went out there and just tried to give a glimpse of all the different type of well, not all of the different type, but a lot of this is your open wheel division there. Is kind of a kick, right?
Right. It's something that nobody else has, and we got them out there. So.
You got them out there, and it's just a wide variety of cars and dragsters going down the drag strip there. A good turnout. The LAPD car has been around for ages. I mean, they've been running for decades in various forms of that. A-gassers out there. Had a good field of A-gassers, very popular class, as usual. So what was your take on the event?
Well, it was a real good – we were very fortunate. We had no downtime, hardly a couple of little oil downs, nothing of any long time. Most of our drivers understand that if they do have a problem, head to the wall, get off the track. So we got through it in a hurry, and with the weather like it was, we had a little wind on Saturday and on Friday, but Saturday and Sunday was great, and it was a good, safe race, and everybody seemed to, like I say, get along real fine.
And you guys live streamed this. You were telling me before you live streamed it, and about 5,000 people took advantage of it.
Yeah, they called me this morning. They said they were like 4,996 or something like that watched it during the program. It's It's all archived on YouTube. So anybody wants to go in there, go to Quarter Mile Production YouTube, and the entire race is on there.
It's on there, and a lot of that you said people in Australia, and you even have viewers in Brazil.
We had Australia, England, Brazil, some out of Mexico, quite a few, of course, here in the States.
Well, once again, it just seems to me that the nostalgia racing, the format, and we see it at the March meet and the Hot Rod Reunion, now we've seen it for Honor, it just seems to have a bit of a worldwide appeal to it.
Well, and it's something that most everybody can get into. You don't have to be a millionaire to get into it. And like with this right here where the kids are, that's a good place to start. We've got kids that start at 7 years old, and we've got some of the guys that's about 84, 85 years old that's still running. So we've got a pretty good spread on age.
Pretty good spread on age, and a lot of things out there. Tom Mock was out there as usual. He spent a couple of days out there, and Tom he really likes to shoot this type of sportsman stuff, and he is always coming up with new stuff. And you can see, I said, hurry up and wait, and there you go, the staging lines. Yep. And pretty crowded, but Tom has a lot of fun out there at the drag strip, and that's just a great shot there, earmuffs on the dog. Dog-friendly event as well, not only people-friendly, but dog-friendly. I did see quite a few dogs out there during the thing, and I know he's got an A-gasser coming up here, one of the prettiest A-gassers around. right there. That's a good looking car.
Well, we got it's a family type event. We've got everybody from the kids that are in bassinets all the way up. And like I said, these guys here, he brought 2 of his kids. He's got 5 kids, and we brought the 2 cars up for the kids. And this was back on the track for 6 years. So
yeah,
he had actually won the Pinks event when it was out there.
That Pinks event, it was a few years ago. I remember that car from the Pinks event. So the winners, any one familiar name here, Jason Barta. He's won a March meet. He won a Hot Rod Heritage race up in Sacramento a month or 2 ago. Any one winner there, champion too, right?
Right, yep.
So there you go. And then Dave Lawson from Maricopa was in E2. And who do we have? John Castle.
John Cassie was the NE3 winner.
NE3 winner.
Yeah, right out of Sacramento.
A gas is Frank Menendez. I can't. Miranda. So far away, my eyes, I can't read
I'm
this.
looking at
You
the
look
big
at the big screen. B gas is Jeff
Hadley
out of Visalia. C gas, quite a few C gas cars out there.
Had a big turnout of C gas cars.
Brian Smith out of Ojai, not a very far drive for him. D gas, we had Ed Walker out of Lakewood. E gas was. Jeff Beck out of Arroyo Grande?
And then, of course, my grandson, he snuck in there and won Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Kind of proud of him a little bit.
He won Hot Rod last year, too, right?
So don't tell him I said that about him. So.
And he was the champion.
Yeah, he won the Hot Rod. Or the
one of these.
Yeah, I won them. Plus actually, he won the Heritage Championship last year, too.
So good year for him. So he's got a lot to
he better get together,
live up to.
Yeah.
He can't let down here. I think we have the sportsman winner there.
Jeff Folan.
Open wheel.
Yeah, Mr. Chris Lee. He run it up he won it last year.
So there you go. And then junior comp starting off with some of the dragsters. I forgot the junior comp was back there. I didn't see who won that one.
Yeah, it was A.J. Thomas, and he doubled up and ran won Group 4 in the big car in the junior Group 4 in the juniors. So.
Okay. So you got A.J. Thomas, and then 8 to 9, and these are about what's the horsepower on these?
Oh, these
junior one.
These little cars will run 30, 35 horsepower in the smaller ones, and they'll go up to 40. In some of the larger cars.
All right.
And you got little Emerson Rose there. It's her first time she'd won one. Just moved up to a new car, and Dalen Hegwood. He's been running with us for quite a while, and the guy that won Group 3 there, Cole. First time he came up and ran with us. I think he's going to be back from now on. So.
Where's he been running down?
Mostly out of Verona down south, because he's out of Canyon Lake down in that southern area.
Right, so you're probably going to come up here and run.
Yeah, I think so.
Had a good time.
Yeah, they seemed to enjoy it. The family was great.
Oh, that's a good deal.
And then, of course, like I say, AJ doubled up and won the Junior 4.
Right, so. And all said and done, you had all your qualifying on a Saturday, finished up about 4:30.
Yep.
And then right while waiting for the barbecue to get going, there was a renewal of vows out on the starting line.
Yeah, Mike Van Horn renewed his vows after, I think, 23 years. And good family, great family. They've been running the juniors with us, and he's going to start running his big car with us now. So, yeah, nice family. We had a good time.
And that's it. And this is the first of 4. So when's your next one?
June 24th.
June 24th. No barbecue then.
No barbecue that weekend. But.
June 24th, the same format.
Right.
All the qualifying on Saturday and stuff, and racing on Sunday.
Right. We park on Friday night, park and tech Friday night. We qualify Saturday. We run 2 hits and a cleanup in case somebody can't make that first one. Then we go into Sunday morning and start eliminations.
And that's what I noticed. I like the cleanup round. So basically, I know some guy had left on Saturday when I was out there videoing. Some guy had left before the tree was staged, so the run's disallowed. Okay. But he was able to come back in the cleanup round and get his second run. Yeah. So everybody's going to get
2 hits.
As long as you can get it mechanically sound, you're going to get 2 hits. As long as
it's safe, right?
As long as it's safe, you're going to get 2 qualifying runs, and that just makes for a quick show, right?
Right. And it well, when you got 350 cars, it takes a while to get through a full round of qualifiers. And we didn't have a lot of oil downs on Saturday. We had very little problems. It went smooth, and like I say, we were done by 4 o'clock, and then Of course, Sunday we started a little earlier, and we got through it, and we got out of there. We were back to home, or we were back at home by about 9:30, and of course we're in Delano, but everybody was out, and I think most everybody got home without any problems.
That's a good deal. And 350 cars, is that your record now?
Yeah, that's the record right there. So we'll probably be down a little bit in June. Some of our kids are going to go back to the Western Conference Finals back in Tulsa. And it happened to be that they threw it on top of our race, but we'll lose 10 or 12 of the little guys in the junior classes. But we'll still have our 300, 320, I think, in the junior race.
Which has come up over the years steadily, a little bit.
Yeah, because the first races we started, we were running up at LACR, I think we had 65 cars.
And how long ago was that?
About 12 years. It took a while to build them.
Yeah, but 12 years from 65 cars, and then when you moved to Famoso, you started getting a few more.
We started getting a good. We picked up quite a bunch, and they were, again, like I say, most of our guys are, because Famoso's pretty much centralized, we get a good crowd from, well, we had them from Vegas, again, like I say, out of Arizona, and a lot from Northern California, and of course the Southern California guys.
So it just makes a good location for everybody in California to come down and
well,
run.
That plus, it's a quality track, Mike. It's you can't ask for anything better. We had a good track all weekend, and it was a good, safe track, and even with the dust, when we had the Dust Bowl on Friday, they got it cleaned up. Saturday morning was just as good as it was at any time. So the guys out there do a good job. Blake and all his crew does. We had no hang-ups on timing or anything else. They've got everything set up, and it runs real good.
Well, that's good. I thank you for coming in. And this is what they're shooting for now. It's going to take 2016. Everybody's racing for one of these. And the next race is in June.
Right.
So
June.
Thanks for coming in, Butch.
Well, I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you very much, and thanks for coming out. And I hope everybody does. And we're there to have fun.
And that's what they did. And we'll be back in a few minutes with the next segment on the Power Hour.
Very good.